guys, this is Comic Uno, and I wanted to bring up a podcast that we've been doing on Comic Frontline for a couple of weeks now, a couple of months, and that is Media Madness, me and Jay's podcast, where we talk television and movies. So the title of this video is Pick a Topic. So, yeah, we want you to pick a topic for our next Media Madness. We're having a viewer's pick for Media Madness. Why am I doing it on my channel? I want my subscribers, my viewers, to know about Media Madness if you haven't been watching the podcast. Usually we promote the show on Twitter and Facebook because we don't have an exact day during the summer, but once fall comes we will have an exact day every week. But since summer is a different schedule, we usually just pick a day from the week. This week for the viewers pick, it will be on Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to check out the viewers pick and see what we choose, obviously follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and watch us on Comic Frontline live for Media Madness on Saturday. So this video is for you guys to choose what topic we should talk about next week, this Saturday, or this coming Saturday. So what topics we already have planned that we're going to do in the future, I'm going to tell you. Last week we did family television, so if you haven't checked out family television podcast yet, it is annotated on this video and description below, so be sure to check that out. That way you can see what the podcast is all about. The first half, usually we do news from television and movies, kind of like the Frontline Live, and then the second half is when we do the topic. And of course we answer people's questions during the show too. So let's get to those topics. Alright. So, what we have planned, again, this is no particular order, but this is just stuff we have planned. We have comic book animated shows, and again, I'm going to mention, we do have different guests that come on the show. So if you have a recommendation for a guest to come on the show, maybe YouTubers we know, we don't know, obviously let us know about them. That way we can have some more guests, especially if you have a particular topic and you're like, I really like this guest to come on. Or even a topic I'm going to name now, you're like, comic book animated shows, I would like this guest to come on. So please tell us guests also in the comments below, because we're trying to get this show to be a very collaborative podcast. So be sure to recommend guests. So the topics we have coming are comic book animated shows, so DC and Marvel. I know we get a lot of questions about DC Nation, the Marvel animated stuff, so we're going to talk about that, and past shows like Justice League, Batman the Animated Series, so that's going to be the show for that. Again, that'll be the second half of the show. First half is always news from TV and movies. And then after that, and again, no particular order, we have shows that ended before its time. So that actually spun out of our family TV podcast where we talked a lot about Kyle XY. So we're going to talk about shows like Kyle XY, 9 Lives of Chloe King. These are all ABC Family shows. Roswell, Firefly, all these shows that ended a little bit too soon. Dark Angel. Then we have, of course, San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to have a big panel about it, just talking about all the TV/movie stuff that come out. And on Frontline Live that week, we'll also have a San Diego Comic-Con dedicated podcast for just Comic-Con news. So, obviously, on Frontline, we're going to have a big week for San Diego Comic-Con. I think on my channel, I'm going to be doing, like I do every year, just a video for each day, all the news that comes out, just video-wise. I was thinking maybe a live show I'll do. I don't know. Tell me in the comments below what you think about that. We also have the big panel that we're really expecting, which is DC Cinematic Universe. So this will be after San Diego Comic-Con because we know we're going to get more news from it. So we are waiting off, but we're going to have a lot of guests on that one. We're planning guests for it. And we're going to just talk about Batman, Superman, all these movies are coming out. So if you want to check that out, I think that's going to be a big podcast. We also have Sailor Moon. Yeah, Sailor Moon just had Sailor Moon Crystal. All the Sailor Moon stuff are coming out. So we definitely want to get guests for that because it is such a big fan base, Moonies. So we're going to have Sailor Moon. Jay's actually going to watch Sailor Moon for the first time because he's heard of the show. He hasn't watched a lot of the episodes. So he's just bought DVDs for it. So we're going to have a big Sailor Moon podcast. I'm going to try to get my friend Luke to come on. I think Jeremy wants to come on that one, so we're going to have Sailor Moon. Of course, we're going to have Guardians of the Galaxy. When that movie comes out, we're going to have a big discussion about Guardians of the Galaxy. You have the Marvel Cinematic Universe versus the animated universe. We also have some Teen Wolf thing that we have planned. I do not want to spoil that one. That's going to be coming towards the end of the summer. So these are just ideas we have. I don't know when we're going to do them, but they are some ideas. That way you know what we have planned and what ideas you guys have for this viewer's pick. So please tell us in the comments below, and check out Media Madness if you haven't. Please tell me in the comments below if you've heard of Media Madness before. If you haven't, I want to promote it more. It's a really fun podcast, especially since I'm a comic book lover, but I'm also a television and movie lover at the same time. So I wanted a podcast dedicated for that, and me and Jay are just having a great time with it, and especially bringing all the guests on too. So yeah, tell us in the comments below what you would like to see, and whatever we like the most we're going to have as the viewer pick, and if we like more than one, we'll put it on the list also for a future episode. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.